My name is Rob Granitstein. I was the editor-in-chief of the Eyeopener in 1997-98, and right now I am semi-retired, and I'm loving it. My most interesting experience at the Eyeopener was making it through the front door. At that point, it was, it seemed like a closed club. And the best thing that happened to me was that I made it into that club. I developed the courage to get past that door and to talk to someone and say, "Hi, my name is Rob and I'm interested in writing." And by doing that, the entire world of journalism opened up to me, because the most important thing to do in journalism is to write and keep writing, and that's how you get better at it. And the experiences just flowed from there, and I was news editor at the Eyeopener, and I was editor-in-chief of the Eyeopener, and everything happened because I mustered up the courage as a second-year student to walk in and say, "Hi, my name's Rob. Please let me do something for you for free."
So my name's Amit Shilton. I was the editor-in-chief at the Eyeopener 09-10. I did news, sports before that. I'm now a page editor at the Toronto Star. I think my favorite thing about the Eyeopener was just sort of was the newsroom aspect of it. Sort of like the idea of everybody working together to achieve something. I remember there was one when I was a news editor. I think this was either 07 or 08, and I was on a team with Jesse McLean, who's now at the Star, extremely talented, and Adrian Morrow, who's the Globe and Mail, also very, very talented. And we were news editors, and it was a Monday, and there was nothing happening, and we were just we were losing our shit, and we were just praying that something would happen. And so we're sitting there, we're sort of combing through, and then all of a sudden we got an email from the student who was in residence, who just got strangled by his residence advisor, sort of horse collared around the neck. And he came to us first, sort of to seek, hey, I need to tell my story. And that was probably the first time where you sort of feel like you're making a difference. Where you're somebody's first, one of their first places to turn to was the paper, which was a very good feeling. And we had an awesome cover, but just that rush of being there on Monday night with no news, and having this come in and having a great story, and and telling the student story, and having probably one of our best covers of the year was an absolute rush, and one that you honestly, once you leave a student paper, it's hard to come across. So I think that's a week on a Monday I probably won't ever forget.
Benj Gallender, business manager, Eyeopener, 1989, 1991. Currently I write an investment letter called Contra the Herd. I write for the Globe and Mail, and I spend a lot of time with family. I guess in terms of memories, it's not one that sticks out, but when I came on, there was a financial crisis going on. I didn't realize it when I first got there, but it soon became readily apparent. And I was essentially in charge of turning around the newspaper and helping it avoid bankruptcy. And when I first came on, every few days somebody would phone and say, "You owe this money, that money, this money, that money." So it was more like a process of doing the turnaround and seeing how the financials changed over time. And finally, after about a year, seeing that things were going to be okay if we didn't do anything really stupid. And then when I left, it was knowing that all of these people were still going to have jobs and opportunities and new experiences. So from the business side, it was really appealing, and like another one of my children. From the social side, I mean, some of my best memories were just going to the Imperial Pub, drinking with the editor of the time, Mike O'Connor, and other people, getting really, really drunk, having a good time. And still the fact that there's two people who I met in those days that I'm very, very close friends with today.